tragedy that took place this morning, or early this morning in Orlando, was huge, and it's sobering because the degree of carnage that happened there, the 100 or so people that were killed and wounded by interaction with one person who we now know is an Islamic extremist terrorist, which makes this the largest single terrorist attack since 9/11. But it's the second one when you consider the San Bernardino attack. And the president asked the question in his comments. He said, "Is this the America we want to have?" And the answer to that is no. But now it's the America that we've got. The attacks of Islamic jihadists against soft targets in our country, that genie is now out of the bottle. And while this is a huge country geographically, the targets are going to be the highly concentrated, highly dense cities. Orlando was one, and the usual suspects. And they will be places where people congregate for fun. Now, hardening those targets will put us on a par with what Israel has to do. They're much smaller in geography, but it's the same deal. There is no way to prevent these attacks from happening in the future. Their numbers may be reduced due to vigilance, but they will occur. We don't know where. Our intelligence sometimes tells us when. The action that must be taken in our country, as it was in Israel, is that more citizens need to be armed to defend themselves against those who would do us harm, whether, like this guy, was a citizen and a legal gun owner until he wasn't. No, this is not the America we want. It's the America we have, and we're able to defend this America by using the rights given to us by the Constitution. Earlier today, the YankeeMarshal, if you're not familiar with his channel, had two profound things to say, and I have to agree, and I'll repeat them here. There are two ways to, with almost certainty, prevent these acts from happening. One is the total removal of all firearms or weapons of mass destruction from the country and from all civilians, and allow no civilian to have any for any purpose. Not for hunting, not for sport, not for anything. Just remove the tools from the population. Anyone who would actually try to say that, if they're in office, they wouldn't be, and if they're in any position of power and influence, they wouldn't have it anymore, because that is a non-starter for our country. The second action would be to religiously profile all Muslims, because we don't know which ones are extremists or who will be at some point. Profile them and put them all under extreme surveillance, close down all mosques, and actually declare Islam not a religion in the United States. So it would no longer have the protections of a religion. Now, that has been done in Italy. Islam is not recognized as a religion in Italy, and interestingly enough, they don't have some of the issues that are in other countries. However, that idea is a non-starter as well. Our Constitution is our Constitution, and it would be extremely difficult to take action like that. So the result is the two things that could reduce and make almost impossible this kind of thing from happening again are constitutionally not doable. So to come back to you, Mr. President, one more time, no, this is not the America we want. It's the America we've got. The genie is out of the bottle. Now we have to deal with it. It's important to further state that this attack was on the LGBT community, which is a hallmark of Islam. Their goal is to kill anyone who is in that category. They're worse than infidels as far as Islam is concerned. There's no wiggle room. Regardless of what the attacker's father says, this was a hate crime, terrorist attack by Islam against a group that they hate worldwide. There is not a single country that is Islamic in the world that tolerates without extreme prejudice the LGBT community. That should not be lost on us as Americans. And for those of you who hold those feelings because of your particular religion, silently laughed, silently applauded the attack. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.